when this idea first came up, the hardest part was not going out and telling all my friends. And all three of us had to kind of keep keep quiet about it, because there was such a long period between making the decision to do it and actually showing up in front of an audience. And we had lots of groundwork to lay, we had plans to make, we had lots of logistics to sort out. And we knew that we wanted to control the reveal, that we just wanted to have control over the launch, the rollout, if you like. So we had to keep quiet, and that was the toughest part, that we had this really exciting thing that we were all just buzzing about, but we couldn't talk to anybody about it. You know, I told my wife, but not my kids, because I didn't want them hitting the playground and telling all their friends in school, and because just these things get out.
When I decided to float this idea to Andy and Stuart, and then to the world, I had an instinct that it would be a popular decision. That people would be excited by it, they'd be intrigued by it, because it's the sort of thing I'd said I would never do, and you know, even Andy and Stuart had sort of given up as to whether it would ever happen or not. So, you know, I'm always of the belief that surprise is everything in this business, and so I pulled a surprise, even on myself. And but the reaction, the hoopla that arose after this was quite amazing. You know, we weren't sure what size of tour we would do, but the reaction then said, well, it's going to be a massive tour, huge tour, the biggest places in the world, and we're going to sell out everywhere. So I was very pleased that my instinct had actually been right. I mean, I'm not infallible, I'm not claiming that, but it was something that it seemed the right time.
The reaction to us coming back, you know, very fortunately, has been absolutely fantastic. I have to say, personally, I was somewhat paranoid, you know, after years of being sort of brainwashed that we'd be, you know, the biggest thing since sliced bread if we ever came back. And many years passed, and it didn't. We passed right through the sort of reunion phase and came out the other side. Still hadn't got back together. So then it was announced, and I can't remember actually who told me that we were getting back together. It's sort of weird. I seem to have blocked it. But there was a moment of paranoia when you thought, well, maybe people don't really want to see us, and it's been an illusion all along. But then luckily, you know, the tickets went on sale, and in fact, they sold out extremely quickly. This has been sort of an unprecedented success before we've even played the first note.
There is something new about this version of the band, which wasn't like that 20 years ago, that I've noticed.
Tell us, remind us.
What it is that we get up real early in the morning. We eat all of our vegetables. Everybody in this band is like, there's almost like a competition as to who can like work the hardest, think the most, you know, and we work harder at getting our craft right than we ever did. When we were young and arrogant, we'd kind of just assumed that we were really great. Now we've got a work ethic that is a little bit scary.
100 billion cast away, looking for a home. I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets my message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Message in a bottle, yeah, yeah, yeah. Message in a bottle. You know what to do? I'm standing out on the